It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Welcome back, guys. Mr. Rawlings here. Time for some news and maybe ranting about the news. Who knows? So first off, just some real quick comic book news, or movie news about comic books. So this week it's been officially announced that Martin Freeman will play Everett Ross in Captain America Civil War. Now basically the character is someone who would escort foreign diplomats about onto US soil. And eventually he's assigned to Black Panther. So basically he's kind of like Black Panther's handler, or something like that anyway. It could mean that you only see him briefly in the movie, or briefly throughout the movie. I can't see there being a massive role for him to play, other than saying, "Oh, hello, this is Black Panther. He's my friend. He can help you." That's about it. And then flipping over to DC World, it's been confirmed that they will be pushing ahead with Justice League Part 1. Filming will start shooting in April, and this is despite the fact that there's been mixed reactions from the Warner Brothers executives and some other people who have seen Batman vs Superman. The feedback was they watched the movie and some are like, it was good, and some are like, oh, I don't know about that. Or so they say. And on the back of this, apparently they're quite worried now about Batman vs Superman and whether it's going to be taken the right way, whether it's going to be a flop, whether it's going to set Justice League up well enough. But like I say, they are going ahead with Justice League. And the fact that they're worried about it could explain a little bit with the monumental hype train that they've had running for this movie. I myself even said I was going off the idea of the movie because there's been so many little TV spots and trailers and just so much hype behind it. It's like they're trying to beat us into submission. Go see this movie. You know, if you miss out seeing this movie, you'll be the biggest loser on the planet. And maybe that is because they're not sure about the movie. Or maybe these mixed reactions are just another part of the hype. So people think, oh really? Oh, so apparently it's not good. I better go see just to make sure. But of course I'll go and see it, and I'll see if it's an epic success, an epic fail, or just another average comic book movie which doesn't really know what it is. And then going back to Marvel and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Part 2 of the Season 2 trailer for Daredevil is out. I thought we'd watch that together in a second. If you haven't seen the first trailer, there'll be a clicky thing somewhere. There'll be a card in this of me watching it the first time around. If you haven't watched Daredevil Season 1 and you plan to, you might not want to watch this bit. But otherwise, stay tuned. So here it is, Marvel's Daredevil Season 2 official trailer Part 2. Play! It's a bridge. I know it's a bridge.
Would you believe it if I said I missed you?
Electra.
No.
I need your help, Matthew. You're the only person I can trust.
Oh, sweetheart. You don't break into my house and then talk to me about trust.
Yeah, bitch, get the fuck out of my house.
What do you want from me?
You fight better than anyone I know. And I have information.
She must not know the Avengers.
The Yakuza never left.
That's impossible. I drove them out of New York City.
No, you didn't. They just hibernated and watched you take out all of their enemies.
They're gonna come
Now,
back.
New York is ripe for the taking.
If we do this, nobody dies. Do you understand?
Holy smackdown!
Hungry?
Those eyes look really cool.
Every time I walk up those stairs, I wonder if today's the day you're dead in your living room.
There are horrible things happening in this city. I'm done apologizing to you for who I am. The city needs me.
This isn't your city anymore.
My way isn't working. What if there never has?
The battle has begun, Matthew. There's nothing we can do but fight.
Whee!
The hand.
Reverse abseiling.
You cannot stop what we have started. The rising is coming.
presumably when he stops to fall, her
You've
back
been working
breaks.
out, by the way. I appreciate that.
Girl hungry. So there you go, that's the second part of the trailer. So the first one was basically introducing the Punisher, that one was introducing Elektra, showing more of the struggle that Matt's going to have. Presumably there's going to be quite a lot of the Hand stuff going on. That's obviously the secret, weirdo, mysterious clan of people who for some reason just want to beat everyone up. I think it looks very promising indeed. I want to see more of the Punisher. Will there be a Punisher show? I think they might be thinking about that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'll probably binge watch most of it. I don't think I'll hang about. I'll just be watching them as much as I can. Maybe just a Sunday, lay on your bed, watch the whole thing. Done. Oh, and if you want to hear a theory I did about the Marvel Multiverse, click the link wherever it is. And if you don't quite understand my point, feel free to ask and I'll explain it a bit better. And, just ask in the comments, something like that. But yeah, check that out. Also, in the previous news rant, I spoke about VR headsets, and in particular Oculus Rift, and how I thought they'd missed the trick a little bit with the price they put because it's just ridiculous. And obviously there are other VRs coming out, and one such one is the one from Steam. So Gabe is giving us the virtual reality, and they've just released this week a SteamVR checker thingy bob, and it's just to test if your PC is VR ready. This is the test. This is what it looks like on your PC. It's free, obviously, to download and play it. You just need Steam. Ah, it's amazing. Now, I do have to call bullshit a little bit on this this app because I don't believe anything it says. Well, that's not strictly true. I do believe that my PC probably isn't ready and the graphics card does need upgrading, but the results it gave, which you can see here, just aren't true. Because I watched it all the way through and recorded it so you can see that footage. And when you record something, you can have an FPS counter in the top corner or whatever. And when I watched it, the FPS counter didn't drop below about 120 FPS much at all. And in fact, it only dropped below 90 FPS about 2 or 3 times for like a millisecond. Now the stats that I showed you there would mean that it thinks it was under 90 FPS for about 30 seconds, so a good quarter of the actual test. Like I said, that is absolute bullshit because it wasn't even 5 seconds. Oh, and as an aside, I ran the test again without recording it, because when you don't record, obviously you get better FPS because it's not trying to display the footage and record it down, and save it on your hard drive. And the FPS counter didn't drop below 100, not once. I watched it and it was 100 to 120 to 150 the whole time. Did never drop below 100. And yet this time the results said it dropped below 90 FPS more than when I was recording it. 27% of the time. No, it didn't drop below 90 FPS once, let alone for like 40 seconds of the whole 2-minute test. So I'm sorry, it's just bullshit. But like I say, I do believe it, that it says my PC is not exactly VR ready. But you can't help but think that maybe Valve have done some kind of deal with graphics card companies and said, look, we're going to make it say that everyone's PC is crap unless they've got the latest graphics card, in an attempt to make everyone upgrade their PCs. But like I say, let's say it is accurate. It just proves that using a PC to do Steam VR or any type of VR is going to be the most expensive option. That is unless, of course, you've already got an amazing rig. But if you've got a PS4 already, just get Sony's VR. If you haven't got a PS4 already, buying a PS4 and Sony's VR is still going to be way cheaper than upgrading your PC or buying a PC to do virtual reality gaming. So I'm not too impressed about that, really. It's the 21st century. I'd like to just be able to do VR on my PC, but I don't think it's going to be viable. Not for me anyway. And then finally, a bit of news which I wasn't very happy about, because Sarah Michelle Gellar's announced, or someone's announced on her behalf, that she's going to be in a TV version of the movie Cruel Intentions. Now, if you didn't watch this movie, it's basically her attempt to make herself look as naughty, slutty, and evil as possible, and get rid of the image of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not to say that Buffy didn't have her bad points and naughty points, because she did, but it's quite famous because of this particular scene and the lingering bit of saliva between the two girls. But basically she's just a cokehead and she's evil, manipulative and just a horrible person. So anyway, yeah, she's going to be in a TV show. I don't know how raunchy the TV show can be compared to the movie, but most TV shows and most of what you see on MTV these days is people simulating sex, so probably will be quite bad, or good, depending which way you want to think about it. But the reason why I'm annoyed is not because Cruel Intentions is bad, because Cruel Intentions is a brilliant movie and you should watch it. No, it's just because I want them to bring back Buffy. Why couldn't she announce that she was going to do Buffy again? Bring back Buffy. It's just a shame, you know, to see that she's going back into doing a TV series and acting, you know, acting career in that respect. But she's not done Buffy and there's so many people that want it. So that about do it for this week's news rant, guys. Click like if you like that, click subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you on the next video. Till then, don't be a cokehead and get like teachers fired for having sex with them and all that kind of stuff. Okay, bye. Guys, if you're still here, you're awesome! But as you are still here, why not check out some of my other videos? Oh, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. Laters, haters.